Listening to the Star Spangled Banner took on a lot more meaning than it had for a lot of people prior to that.
Yeah, what's happening? It's the big boss, Ricky Rouse. And right now I gotta salute my brother, none other than Jeff Fox.
Patriot right guard Joe Andruzzi's thoughts certainly involved his three brothers, Billy, Jimmy, and Mark, who are all New York City firefighters, and his dad, Bill, a retired New York City policeman, all honorary captains for today's game.
It was hard having my brothers there. A lot of emotions going through my mind, knowing for what they just went through a week and a half ago. I remember in the tunnel, there was 2 flags taped on the wall next to me. You know, I just grabbed the flags and ran out knowing that we are strong together.
He surprised us all.
I didn't even expect that. It came out, I was like, whoa. I was like, yeah, it was nice. It was very uplifting, I would say, you know?
It brought a tear to your eye. That's the best scene. Whenever you see anything about 9/11, you always show that.
And he did it for people, but he did it for his brothers. You know, it was fantastic.
The NFL's return provided a lift, but amid the flag waving and pageantry, some were still suffering from the deep cuts of 9/11.
We brought Randy back to Kansas City. The day that the NFL started playing again, the Giants were in Kansas City. It was crazy.
Randy had actually passed away that night, and the night before we played. Glad it was in, you know, where he was from, and his family was all there, and got some closure at that point.
The overwhelming emotions made it hard to focus, but the Giants and Jets were determined. Both managed to grind out victories for New York.
I can still remember the feeling you felt of relief when that game was over, that you didn't let these people back home down.
The emotional toll, I get choked up just thinking about it. Went into the Giants locker room after the game. Greg Camella, who was a fullback for the Giants at the time, had his head buried in his hands, weeping.
My first win as a head coach, when you give the game ball to the city of New York, boy, that was a wonderful moment.
It's only fitting that this ball goes to them. To all those people that try to save people's lives, to us it means a lot. Our players were really involved in it emotionally, and as well as our coaching staff.
That was the right thing to do, and I think the fans and everyone in New York appreciated it, that we were still thinking about them.
We took a group picture in the locker room after the game, and every guy had his hat on, including Wellington Mara, had that hat on just looking good. I've got that picture hanging up front and center in my trophy case. Proud memory.
The Jeff Fox Radio Show.